Juan.
Hey, guys, are you ready to chat?
Hi.
Ready?
Today we got a guest. We got a new guest.
We got a runner-up that's going to be coming in and chatting. Welcome, Miranda B.
The
Well,
Miranda.
thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here, guys.
Yay!
Finally.
Now, one thing I'll say is that it's our first time doing a three-way, so
Oh,
hopefully we won't try and
Ooh.
trip
No.
over one another audio-wise. Hopefully this will go out well. So we shall see. But
Okay.
how did everyone enjoy Sunday's episode with Rick now and the gang now living it up in Alexandria?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, like the last one has more actions. This one just like talking about what's happening to everybody. That's pretty much it. But there's something interesting going on with Rick. We all
Oh.
know what is going on.
You got the
Yeah.
possible coup. What do you think about that, Miranda?
The coup is like I feel like the group is really split with that. Like I don't think Daryl's really kind of into that whole not smuggling the guns back into camp and everything like that. He seems to be a little more trusting of the people that's inside the walls than the other two are. So
Oh
I think
yeah.
it's a little bit at odds.
It's weird because before we thought that he's the only one who's not adapting to the group, to the village, and now he seems like he's the only one. Or Michonne. Both.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole symbolizing of the hanging up of the sword at the end there, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the end scene with all three of them. Oh, we'll get to that later.
We'll get to
We'll
Yeah,
get to that
I noticed
later.
that too.
Yeah, now we'll start at the very
Okay.
beginning. We have
Start.
pretty lovely Sasha, of course.
Sasha.
She just can't sleep. She's a little restless there, kind of nodding back and forth, and she is really not digging this little civilization that they got at all. She
Yeah.
still has hang-ups over the loss of her brother and the terror that's out there. Like, she was looking at all those photos and she just knows the fake facade that Alexandria is. They're unaware of danger, so she's got to get out there. She's
Oh,
got
yeah.
to do some shooting and
It's kind of weird when he was shooting those photos. When you think about it, it's kind of like she's crazy. I mean, everybody's a little crazy, but like that's what the first time we saw her was kind of like hallucinating. Remember what happened to Rick when he first lost people? And
Right.
when Tyrese first lost people, they were all hallucinating some sort.
right.
She's going through that right now.
Right, but like that, I think it could just be a temporary thing. Like she's just trying to get over the loss that she just suffered. I think she's just having a hard time wrapping her head around how can you guys be so calm and just
Right.
drinking beers and having a good time when there's so much danger right outside the walls. I don't think
Maybe-
she can quite understand how.
Yeah, see, maybe she's the only sane one of all of them. See, all of them were either playing the game or they're just crazy, and she's the only one that's kind of like not crazy, but
Yeah.
not crazy.
She's definitely the only one that's outside of the whole kind of fake world. She's keeping it real. She is definitely keeping her eyes
Yeah.
on the prize there. But
Yeah.
in any event,
And she really, really wanted to do the watch. She really wants it.
yeah.
And she's like, I really want it.
Well,
Give it to me.
I think it's the only place she still feels comfortable.
Yeah.
mhm.
She's been doing that. She's been doing that with Tyrese the whole time, and she just still wants to do it. And she really wanted it. And even the lady, what's her name? Diane?
Diane, yeah, it
Diane?
brings us to the point just where Rick and Rick Michonne in their fancy new uniforms. Michonne actually had to kind of stitch hers up because she wanted a little bit more form fitting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That was a good style.
it looks good. I liked it. But
I
Diana, oh, sorry, I was about to say but the whole chat that Deanne had with them was just to really let them know what their positions are, and really let them know what the value of being a constable is there, and also to finally relax and meet the rest of the people. So
Right.
that's what that little scene was kind of all about.
So then we saw Daryl. He walked out. What was he doing? He was just like trying to hunt, right? And then he saw Aaron.
Good old Aaron.
Aaron. It's so weird because remember before Aaron was so good at hiding, and Daryl can hear him. He was like, "Oh, you can tell the difference between a walker and a human by the sound." He was just like, Daryl was just like, yeah. and then he was like, "Can you hear if we're good and bad just by the sound?" And Daryl was just like that same face, straight face looking.
He's got a good poker face.
He's got a good poker face. Well, do you think that Aaron or Aaron had any other ulterior motive aside from what he explained later on? To kind of follow Daryl around? Do you think he was really kind of keeping tabs on him, or he was just really just to see if he was the right guy to do the task later on, which is of course to send him out into the wall? What?
It's so weird. Okay, this is so weird. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but like I seriously thought that they're gonna be together.
What, Daryl and Aaron?
Daryl and Aaron. I don't know. I don't know why. Like
what?
At one point, I don't know. At one point, they were such a great team, and they're like, I don't know. Until at the end, yeah, I guess because what happened to Jesse and Rick, and I'm just like, well, like maybe Aaron's gonna cheat on his boyfriend too.
With Daryl?
I don't know. We never know. Daryl's never like in relationship with anybody.
No, but he's like a southern redneck. Like,
yeah.
I don't think he's really the gay, welcoming kind of. Like, I don't picture that one.
Okay.
Daryl's pretty much a loner. I don't think he really need anybody to keep him company. But Miranda, for that hunt when they bumped into Buttons, the horse, what?
Oh yeah,
Buttons.
Buttons.
There?
Can I just say, why does The Walking Dead hate horses? Like, they keep killing all of these horses, and it just breaks my heart. I recently just watched the first couple of episodes again, so I got to see that whole horse being eaten in front of the tank in Atlanta. And I was just like, God dang, they did it again!
Buttons. I mean, that just broke my heart. I really thought maybe he might get away, or they would capture him and bring him back, but no.
Cute as a button.
Yeah. Cute as a button,
yeah,
indeed.
no.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
So sad. So sad.
But they bonded over this. At least, I think the whole thing was just for them to bond. That's the whole purpose of that horse being killed.
Yeah.
Right, because it did kind of show that calmer side of Daryl where, you kind of can trust the instincts of like a wild creature to know that someone is good at heart kind of thing. But, yeah, it kind of definitely showed a softer side of him that was a little more trusting.
Yeah, and they were like working with each other. They were helping each other, shooting, like watching out for each other. I didn't think Aaron was such a good shot, and he was really good. Like he was just headshot to everybody. He really saved them. And how Daryl just grabbed the head and just smashed on the ground.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, well, Aaron's got some pretty good training. I mean, it's only him and his partner, whose name I can't really
Eric.
Eric, right.
Because their names are similar.
Yeah, they essentially go out and find other people. So, I'm pretty sure he can hunt and take care of himself there. He can probably stand just as tall as Daryl.
Yeah, and Daryl got a new motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's what he likes.
Yeah, during
I was like, okay, man.
New project.
Yeah, you bribed him with a motorcycle. You're dirty, dirty dirt.
Well, he
You
knew,
got him.
yeah, he knew a way to Daryl's heart is definitely through spaghetti and
And
motorcycles.
motorcycle. Oh
So,
my gosh, the
you
way he
know.
just dug it. Oh, he's like eating like a pig.
Yeah.
It was really delicious.
Even
Yeah,
yeah.
Daryl's kind of a bot.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that? Sorry, I kind of missed that. There was an echo. Miranda?
Oh, I said, yeah, I'm agreeing. Daryl's kind of been a little bit bought.
Yeah.
The whole motorcycle thing and the
Exact. Spaghetti and a motorcycle? Oh, you guys are all right with me.
And let's talk about Carol.
Good old
Carol.
Carol.
Oh my gosh. Do you still like Carol now, Mark?
You know what? I always love Carol. She's one of my favorite characters in this. And as I said before, with her kind of psyching everyone out, making them think that
Wow,
she's
she's
the
doing
mother.
really good.
Yeah,
Psyching, yeah.
she's fooling me.
She was a really good psycher.
Yeah, she calls herself what the mother Den of the group in the previous episode.
Yeah, something
So
like that.
she's playing up to that pretty well. I mean, she's all about baking cookies and coming up with great recipes.
I saw this post on Facebook, Carol's recipe. It was like a baking recipe.
Yeah.
Chocolate bars. Oh man, all those chocolate bars.
Yeah.
A quarter of chocolate bars.
But just that dark scene, that whole threatening, like I was just, are you serious, Carol? Like I know you're a tough chick, but that's dark. Like
Gosh, and she was talking the whole time.
A bad side of her.
Yeah. Of course, the scene where she went back, like when the party was happening, they go back to the pantry there, and she's bumps into the little boy. What's his name? Who caught her red-handed? Sam. Thanks, Joyce. Yeah, you're great. You're right on with this today. Yeah. Poor Sam. I mean, that kid, he's traumatized for life.
Oh man, he just wanted some cookies. It was all Rick's fault. Everything's Rick's fault.
Oh.
How was that Rick's fault?
Yeah.
Because he pointed him there. He said, "Oh, I know a cookie maker. You should go find her." And he went, and now he's traumatized.
That's true.
All Rick's fault.
Way to go,
Rick didn't put those words in Carol's mouth. That was all her talking about tying him to a tree and leaving him outside the wall.
Oh my gosh. I was like, when I saw him walked in, it's weird because I was just like, no, Carol's gonna kill him. Carol's gonna kill him. I'm glad she didn't kill him at least. Only traumatized him, but that's okay.
Only messed him up a little bit. Poor kid. Do you think he's going to spill the beans, or do you think he is frightened enough not to say a single thing?
Oh, I think he's going to spill. I really think he's going to spill.
Is that
I was expecting him to just turn around and start screaming for his mom and, like, tell her right away, basically.
So,
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like, the whole time he was just staring at her. Like I'm not sure because his face didn't really look like he was a kid. You know, like a normal kid, he would look frightened or like shaking or like crying. He was just like, dead stare. So it made me feel like he was strong, but like he shouldn't be. Like, what do you think?
I wouldn't say strong. I think he's just, just slowly mentally taking in what is happening in front of him. This seemingly sweet woman is just pure evil and scaring me. So, that's a lot to take in. So, yeah. Sorry, go, Miranda.
I think he was just scared, but then had a hard time processing the transition between the good Carol facade and what she really is like, and I think was thinking, is this actually happening, these things to me? So I think it might have just been a lapse in translating that into as she was actually being.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Poor kid.
Yeah. Well, going back to the party, we see everybody kind of coming in there, and the one thing that really shocks me, it makes me almost a little disgusted with like my own culture, like the real world of just how we talk about nothing, all this BS when
Yeah.
there's real trauma happening like in the Middle East and just outside the world. It gave me a chance to actually reflect on myself. I'm like, oh my God. We're terrible people. But that's what was happening at the party. Everyone at Alexandria having scotch and beer and laughing and talking about how to get stains out of their clothes and things like that. Just I don't know. What did you think Rick's take on that and everyone else in the group?
Well, I feel like Maggie and Glenn, they were just like, I think they were kind of enjoying it. Like
Mhm.
they were just like kind of just trying to blend in. And I know Noah wasn't trying to. Like he was kind of scared. Like he was really scared. Like he felt like he doesn't belong there. But
Do you think? Sorry. Do you think he was scared of it, or do you think that he was still kind of reflecting on everything else, like with his dad and
yeah, I think
concern about
everything
it?
else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was kind of. Yeah, he thinks that he doesn't belong here. And I feel like Glenn and Maggie, they probably felt like they don't belong here neither. But that's why they're like, come on, don't do this to us. Something like that. They're like, try to make Noah stay. He
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, we're family now, you have to stay. And Sasha definitely. Abraham and Rosie. He was like, I don't
Oh.
know about this. She was like, they have beer. He was like, I'll try. He loved his beer.
Yeah, Abraham could definitely, mix in there pretty well when it comes to alcohol. So there you go.
Yeah. And who else? Who else was in there? Well, Sasha, she definitely didn't
Yeah,
want to be
Sasha
there.
was probably the one that kind of end the party. She of course ended up going in there just because Deanne gave her that ultimatum of if she wants to work at the Watchtower, she's got to be at this party.
Yeah.
So
It's really weird, especially at the beginning when she walked in. That guy was greeting her. I think that was Diane's other son.
Right.
mhm.
His
Jesse.
name. Hmm?
Or
Jesse?
no, sorry, one sec. I did have it.
Oh, Spencer.
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 Spencer,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. He was greeting her and like, what did he say? She was just like flipped. Do you remember?
Oh, it
I
was
think he said,
one of the. It was one of the ladies, Alexandra, just kind of asking her like, "Oh, I want to know what you want to, or I want to know what your
Um,
favorite meal is. I'm afraid of making something you'd hate." And she's like, "You're
yeah.
afraid of that? You're afraid of that?"
No, is that what you're worried about?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
is
that's
that
what
what
you're
you're
worried
worried
about?
about?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely was ruining that party. Everyone was having
Yeah.
a ball,
yeah.
but
This group ruins everything. This group.
yeah, I'm telling you. But I gotta say, well, Rick, he seemed to be the one person that actually seemed to kind of let go of everything. I think he's slowly kind of embracing it. I don't know, Miranda, like
Really?
with him chatting with Jesse and Jesse's husband named Pete, by the way.
Pete.
Yeah.
There
Who
was another Pete before.
yeah, there was. But the one thing about this Pete, he again is just kind of putting on that nice guy routine, but you could really tell that there's a lot of darkness buried underneath there. He really does not like Rick, but at this, fake social setting, of course, he's all, polite and glad to meet him. But you definitely know he's keeping an eye on him, and he's being
Yeah.
very protective of Jesse because he knows how crazy his wife can be.
He was like, I'm gonna check on you.
Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Sorry, go on.
obvious that he should. I mean, it's really obvious that Rick is into
Yeah.
Jesse. So I mean, I don't blame the guy for
No.
like keeping an eye on him. It's
Yeah, I was
I'm
totally
sure
reading
there's
this.
probably some darker thing there, but
Yeah. Yeah, like he looked really protective over Jesse. Like we can tell at the beginning, he was just like, "Oh, I will get the alcohol." He was just like, "Okay, you guys." I just like, why did he even leave them alone talking?
Well, he also kind of left with the whole alpha male position. Like, by the way, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
A real job, not just some cop like you. So if you ever get hurt out there, come to me, Dr. Pete. And then, let me get that scotch for you, buddy boy. And he takes off, and he's just, it's the subtle things that us men do to let other men know that we're the real alpha male around here. So,
Well, the thing is, Rick got it. He got the girl.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah.
Well, he's trying right now.
He's trying. Do you think Rick is going to be foolish enough to break that up and get in there? Or, I mean, he already kissed her at the end. I mean, that right there.
He did. And I mean, he might go to some extreme lengths. I'm not sure, because that whole, when they were walking down the street and he just touched his gun, just that little feel of, like, I got your number. Your time's running out or something.
I've killed a man over a woman before. Shame.
I think he's really gonna do something this time. He's gonna be bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, hang on. Sorry, Miranda. I usually have my. So, what's the Joyce prediction for the next episode?
Okay, Rick's gonna be bad.
No, what a prediction! So
Rick's gonna die. He's gonna kill everybody.
Do you think that Rick is going to kill Doc and take over, or what? Kind of give me a little more.
This is what I don't understand. Like I'm not sure if he actually want to date Jessie because he likes her, or he's planning on doing something. Or like, is he trying to get to her good side and like be a part of it and then eventually take over? Or he just like does it just because he felt like it?
No, I think there's definitely feelings, mutual feelings for both Jessie and Rick. I mean, they just, it's all in the eyes. It's all in the eye exchange. And, he's just probably going to bide his time to try and break that up and get in there. But, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
I think it will end up being something happening between the two of them, and it might be legit. And I just have to note on the foreshadowing of the stamps that the son was putting on both of their hands, that red A. In history, the scarlet A was a symbol for an adulteress.
Oh.
And I was like, I think that's a really good symbol that was just thrown in there as like a little hint to that.
Wow. You know what? I completely forgot about that point because I wanted to mention that earlier, but I totally forgot. Thank you. And speaking of letters, by the way.
Sorry. I just need to ask about the A. So what was the A stand for?
It's the scarlet A, and it used to stand for an adulteress.
What does that mean?
That's a woman who cheats on her husband.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just
So that was a historical mark that they would, if they found out a woman had cheated on her husband, they would like mark her with that scarlet letter to let the rest of the community know that she was an adulteress.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Go back to the other letter.
Okay, so the other letter of the week would be early on, just when Carol and Daryl and Rick were just planning out the coup. There was a walker kind of heading towards them. Carol, of course, unleashed her wrath by taking down one, and as he looked at the walker, there's a W engraved on his forehead. And they're just figuring out where it could have come from, where, why, when, and
You're trying to
what is
and who and who
and who did it all.
No,
we got them all. Don't worry. We got all the five.
Do you think it's a W or M?
I'm pretty sure it's a W because looking at it straight on, not from upside down.
Because M could be Morgan. Just saying.
But why would he write upside down on
That
it?
is true.
Yeah.
He was upside down.
Perhaps it's to let everyone know that he's a walker.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm out. Good night, everyone. Good night. No. So, in any event, no. It's it's
Maybe
a mystery.
people disagree in the town.
What's that? Sorry.
I said maybe if they need to cast somebody out of the town, they scar them with a W and say you're going to be a walker and just send them out of the town.
Whoa, Miranda! There's a reason why I'm glad you're with us in this three-way.
She knows everything.
So
She
maybe
knows
he
her
got
letters,
that
but-
W before he was turned into a walker.
This
Oh
is
my
true.
gosh, you're the ladder master. That is such a good point. Yeah.
Well, I think we need a new segment called Miranda Predictions. So
Miranda.
Oh,
very good. I think.
I don't want to steal her segment. Come on.
That's true.
Miranda.
Well, let's not be scraping letters into each other's foreheads. But aside from that, I think that pretty much wraps it up for the episode.
No.
another
Michelle
point.
putting her sword away. That was
Yes.
important.
Yeah, she's put down the sword. She's ready for a normal life. I think she's probably, her and Daryl, ironically, are really the only two people that just want to settle down, kind of do Alexandria for what it is. So
Ninjas know things.
Yes, yeah.
And like last episode, I was talking about how they're probably gonna split. The group's probably gonna split. I think that's the start of the splitting.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That whole walking away into three different paths
Yeah,
at the
path,
end.
exactly.
Yeah.
Total symbolization of that.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh. It was like getting goosebumps. I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna talk about this. And and what else was happening? Okay, that was it.
Yeah. I think that pretty much wraps it up. But some great theories. Again, Miranda, thank you so much for adding those extra letters in there. It helps complete.
Hey, no problem.
Wait, did we talk about
Thanks
the
for having me,
kiss?
guys.
What's that? Sorry, Joyce?
Did we talk about the kiss yet?
No.
No, I don't think we did. That
that's
kiss.
Yeah.
It
Wait,
means bad doings.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say kids or kiss?
Kiss on the cheek.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, we mentioned that. We mentioned that.
Oh, we did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. But thanks to us. I had an awesome time. I got to take off because I got drawings and work to do. And
I
Miranda,
got a sleeping to do.
Yeah, we got some sleeping to do. Miranda, thank you so much. Did you have websites or anything you want to plug in?
Oh, I'm not a big online person, unfortunately, but I'm happy to talk here whenever you want me to.
All right, no problem. We'll bring you on whenever we can.
We will have
you. A blast.
Yeah, we will have you as guests for every single episode.
And so with that, Joyce.
Forever.
And so with that, Joyce, where can the beautiful people see you?
They can see me here. Oh wait, I've been not putting this forever. But like, HuzRedy. You can always tweet me. Where can beautiful people find you, Mark?
Well, the beautiful people can find me at my YouTube channel at The Real MG, or if you want, you can beep beep beep. Just follow my tweets at Real MG channel. I post links to my videos and also have jokes in there whenever I can. But as usual, it's been a blast chatting with you. As you to Miranda.
Miranda.
Well, thanks, guys. Good chatting with you, too.
All right. Until next week, we will see y'all later. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.